Hey everybody, this is Brenda at KBW Bargains and welcome back to my channel where I share items that I sell, items I thrift, bolos I find along the way, and tips and tricks and things I've learned while I've been reselling for the last 7 years. And I hope that you help me with suggestion or ideas that you leave in the comments. So I'll get right into today, which is what I sold in the last couple of days. And this is a lot of lower priced items. And what I've been doing is really considering offers, even lowball offers. And when I do consider them, I'm always looking at when I listed it in my store or closet and how much I paid for it. Because I get a majority of my items from the Goodwill bins, which averages anywhere between $1.25 and $1.75 because it's paid per pound. And so I really take that into account when I'm looking at lowball offers, because I know we all get like, a lowball offer, how dare they even send that? But then when I look at when I listed it and how much I spent on it, I need to get them out of my store. And so we'll start right now with eBay. Now, eBay, I've had, like I said, some lower priced items going out only because I've been accepting offers. So vintage Levi's 542 low capri pants, they were sold or they were listed a year ago in April of 2024. I took a lowball offer of 13. I believe I had these listed for $24 and they've been on sale for $19. So I was just happy to get them out of my store for 14. And all of my items are plus ship. I don't do any free items. Very, very, very rarely do I do a free item. A free shipping, but most of my items are with shipping. Next is a Nintendo 64 game, GoldenEye 007. This I just listed last week, and it was an item that we found at the Goodwill bins, and it's like 65 cents a pound, 65 cents. And this is less than, I think it's like four ounces. So it was about 30 cents for the item. And I had it for $28.95. Now this is where going back and forth, and you really have to think about, is it worth it? So I sent it for 28 to 25. Somebody sent me an offer of 20. I said, nah, I just listed it. I want to see how it goes. I got another offer for 22. And when I asked Kevin, should I just take it? He says, you can get 25 for it. But I thought just $2 difference to get it out the door that I've spent 30 cents on. Sold. I will sell that. So $23. I was happy with that. When you consider when you listed it and how much you paid for it, it's a win. I consider that a win. The next item is Under Armour shorts. Now these I sold in a lot of 2, and they are our own personal clothing. And I sold those for $18 plus shipping. Excited to get those out. They were really in good condition. He hadn't worn them a whole lot because he has another brand that he wears more. And so I've been trying to do more lotting of my items, especially on button-up shirts, like hiking shirts, lightweight shirts. I don't really do dress shirts, but I do have a lot of hiking shirts, button-up, short sleeve, long sleeve, different brands. And so I will list them as a single unit, but I will get them at the Goodwill bins, and when I'm thrifting, if I get them for a good price, and then I will eventually lot them up if I can get 2 or more of the same size. They don't actually have to be the same brand, but the same size. I will lot them up and try and get more money for that. Not per item. So if you sell one item for $15 and you lot it up, I could list it for 25, which would be cheaper, but I could sell it quicker because I find that if you sell in lots, at least for me, they do sell quicker. And the next item I have is a Nike SB hoodie. I got this at the Goodwill bins. I listed it last month. I think I had it for $19.95, but I took an offer of $15.50 plus shipping. Very happy with that. Now the Nike SB, which stands for skateboarding, is a very good brand that I've picked up and had amazing success with, whether it be pants, shorts, shirts, hoodies. They do sell quickly for me, the Nike SB category. Next item is Eddie Bauer shorts. These are like a hiking short. I did have them listed back in August of 2024. And so somebody offered me 10. When I think about that, I got it at the bins for about $1.50, and that they've been in my store for not quite a year. I just went ahead and took the $10 just to get it moving. get some more merchandise. I've been finding a lot more quality merchandise that I'd rather have in my store. Next item is Keen toddler sandals. Keen, I find in abundance at our Goodwill bins, and they've always done well for me, especially the toddlers and the kids. Those do well. These sold for $13.57 plus shipping, and I listed those back in June of 2024, and I'm getting some more, so I'm happy to get those rotated out. Next is an item, an apparel I enjoy selling. I love to find. It is cycling, pants, shorts, the one-piece unit, the jerseys. They all do well for me, and I've sold like 3 or 4 in the last month or so. But these are padded leggings that I sold for $15 plus shipping. Canary is a very good brand, cycling gel padded. And they had the zip ankles. They're reflective. They've got everything and everything going for it. I just really enjoy and have much success with cycling apparel. So keep your eyes out and look for the comps on those. Next is I don't know how to pronounce this. OOFOS, OOFOS. These are slip-ons. I've always had good success with this brand, and so when I found them, I went ahead and they were really quite dirty, but the rubber that they have on them, they're very easy to clean, especially with a magic eraser, that sponge. I have a great success cleaning those, and they did come clean, and I sold them for $20 plus shipping. And the other item is Bagolini, the crossbody. I love picking up Bagolini, and I find them abundance at the Goodwill bins. I try to find them when they are in good condition, like where there's not much tarnish on the metal, especially on the logo and on the zippers. If it's tarnished, I won't usually buy them. I like them when they're in really good condition. And even if they're dirty, I will bring them home because they have that nylon or polyester canvas outside. Especially that's great for hiking and traveling. And so that comes clean pretty quickly, especially if you just throw it in the wash. That's what's nice about the purse. And I listed that back in January, and I took out an offer of $13. Happy to get that out the door because I do have other brands, and I have other brands I need to list, so I'd love to keep that rotating out. Next is an Eddie Bauer thermal waffle knit shirt. Now this is an item that I pick up no matter the brand. This is an Eddie Bauer, which is a pretty good brand, but I'll get an Old Navy, Gap, any other brand that you can think of, even a Walmart. I mean, a George would even sell these waffle knit thermal shirts, long sleeve. And if you get the Henleys, those are actually better. Oops, got the mic. Those are actually better. I love picking them up. I do sell them quickly. I had listed this back in January, but I do have other ones in my store that have sold quicker. So those are the good ones. Always check the comps. And sometimes the sell-through rate's not that impressive, but for some reason I do sell them quite regularly. Here's another cycling jersey. Now this is a really nice jersey. It's a Micro Beer. That was actually the brand, Micro Beer. Jersey cycling. This is the Ace card on the front. Now, when it comes to jerseys, especially cycling jerseys, I like to pick them up when they have some great graphics on them, or they have one item, whether it be a beer or a mountain or one specific graphic on them. The ones that have the sponsors all over them, depending on exactly what kind of sponsors they are, I don't like to pick those up. They're not as well received as the ones that have some great one graphic on them. And I sold that for $15.96 plus shipping. And here's another one that I bundled up, a Carhartt button-up shirt. These are extra large. These are ones that I had in my store as single units I had listed on eBay. And when I picked up one at the Goodwill bins, I went ahead and grouped them together or lot them together and sold them quickly. I just listed those in February, at the end of February, and sold them for $19.25. Really happy to get those out the door. And on Poshmark, I had some great sales over there. Now this bundle, I love selling bundles if it doesn't go over the 5 pounds. If it goes over the 5 pounds, I find that I really get dinged with the shipping. I don't know if that's what happens to you. And if you have any ideas, how you do that or how do you get them to pay more? How does that work on Poshmark? I'm not quite sure, but this was under $5. I was happy. I had a Columbia fleece vest, which is not always my fast sellers, but I was happy to get that going. I listed that back in January. Sold it for $23. And a cycling caddy. It's just this little tiny nylon enclosure that fits right underneath the seat. And I listed that just here this month, sold that for $16. Eddie Bauer lounge shorts. I've had those for quite a while. I had those since May of 2023. I had those for $14. And some Merrill Mimosa lace. I believe these are like outdoor hiking shoes. Sold those for $28. I was really happy with those sales, and to get it bundled and not be over 5 pounds, that made me more happy. And the next item is a JanSport backpack. It's an Odyssey 39. Now, JanSport I usually don't pick up just because it's so abundant, but this was actually a well-constructed hiking backpack. So I took the chance on it, and it sold for $35. And I just listed that that should tell me when I listed. I listed it just this month because I thought I just listed it last week. And next item is a Merrill sandal. I do well with the Merrill brands. Usually in the sandals, I would think they would go better in the hiking boots, but I sell them more as a sandal. And sold that for $20. And then I sold a Primal cycling sleeveless jersey. Again, a cycling item, very happy. Sold that for $18 plus shipping. Well, on Poshmark, it's actually a discounted shipping that they get. So I have to pay $2.02, I believe, for the discounted shipping. And next is Ariat Rebar Pocket T-shirt. This is just like a a Carhartt pocket T-shirt. That's what I consider. It's like a work shirt. Sold that for $9. I did take a lower price on that just to take some offers and get some sales going. I also sold an Ariat Truckers hat. This is a really nice brand, but I sold this also for $10. I think I had it listed for $12, so I was perfectly fine with that. Hats and pocket tees, those are on my lower. I usually list those between $10 and $12 just because those are the items that I like. I know that sell fast and that will get my sales going. Now on Mercari, had a great sale of Justin cowboy boots for kids. Got that for $24.26 plus shipping. And that is all that I got on Mercari. Mercari has been crickets. I was hoping that with the change in the processing or the fees that they did, I would get more. Because before they did it where the buyer would be with all the fees, how they reconstructed that, it really just killed off the sales. But since they reconstructed it and brought back the fees for sellers, which I don't mind because I'm a business, those are things that we can write off. I always want to make it nice for my customers. So I was really happy with that, and I thought I'd be getting more sales, but not so much. Either it's going to snowball here soon, but the sales come in very slowly. It's been a lot of crickets. So I was happy to get that sale on there. All right, that's all I got for today. I hope you check in for my thrift hauls. All right, bye.